What's up, everybody? This is your boy, Brandy Lewis Sims, with Sports Talk on the Big Mo Show. Hey, what's up, Mo? What's happening, brother?
Hey, man. Hey, it's good to see you there, Brandon. Good to see you there,
sir.
baby.
Yes, sir.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Sir. It's a gorgeous day outside. The weather is banging. This is a nice day.
A lot of disappointments, though.
Yeah, let's recap the AFC and NFC playoff games, right? AFC, we had the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. What'd you think of those games? Or that game?
I thought, oh, shit. Hold a minute. All right. Shit. I thought, me personally, I'm very disappointed with Baltimore. Mm-hmm. Very disappointed. I'm actually, Detroit, I felt got robbed. But I'm disappointed with Baltimore. Baltimore, they sold their souls. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't show up, man. They didn't. I was disappointed. If I was a Ravens fan, I would have been extremely disappointed because the Ravens they didn't show up to play. I mean, all year long. I mean, they won games with Lamar Jackson. He was running past the defense, making big plays, doing what he does. But when it came time for the big game, the game that would catapult them to the Super Bowl, they didn't show up. They didn't play like they played during the regular season. It was very disappointing as a fan to watch that. I don't know what happened to Baltimore, but they just they disappointed me.
And you know what? You're not lying. And I know you probably should be mad more than anybody because, you know, you pretty much know some of them cats. You interviewed some of those cats. And I should be mad at you, too, because I told you we should have went down there doing them. When they practice, you know how to go. That's free.
Okay.
We could go down there. We could have interviewed them.
Yeah, we could have covered the game, right?
Yeah.
Or at least maybe the fan, from the fan perspective.
Yeah, but we can ready to change
a lot of
shit.
fans.
We're going to change shit this year. We're going to get now that we own our shit now, we're going to get registered and licensed and get journalist license. So
Credentials.
Credentials so that we can start covering things. But I'm very disappointed with Baltimore. But I tell you what, I'm not mad at Detroit. Detroit got robbed.
That was a much better game. They had a chance to win.
They got robbed.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. It's on you.
No, I was saying that
They got robbed. Detroit got robbed.
I saw that. I didn't watch the first half.
Detroit fans,
but I was following online, and Detroit had a lead, a big lead.
Listen, they was whooping them, and they got cheated. Detroit fans, y'all should not be disappointed. Y'all came to play. Baltimore was some hoes. Baltimore sucked dick just like the dick-sucking queen, whatever her name is.
Baltimore just didn't show up to play.
They
didn't show up.
Y'all should have stayed y'all faggot asses home. But Detroit, keep it 100. Detroit came to play.
Yeah.
And they got cheated. They got robbed.
They could have, should have, would have.
They had the game.
Could have won that game. Yeah.
They even though
that close to winning,
but they still had it. They got robbed twice. 2 plays they got robbed.
Yep.
You didn't watch the damn game, nigga?
I saw the end of the game, man. I and like I said, I felt bad for those Detroit Lions, man.
They got robbed. They
could have.
They won it. I'm gonna tell you something that I think.
Gone to the Super Bowl.
I think that sports down to the last wire, I think it's paid.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I think it's paid. And I think the
refs.
refs.
Well, they bet on these games. Sports betting is huge now. They've got networks devoted solely for sports betting. And the spread and the line that all comes into play. Like I said, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, these games, people win. They play. They make bets on these games and the spread, and it's just. I mean, sports is just huge in terms of betting nowadays.
But I really believe that they didn't want Detroit to go, and they really decided to say, I'm gonna pay the refs to make certain calls and do things, because this game wasn't even close.
Mm-hmm.
This game was lost. San Francisco lost. They lost.
And, I mean, and there are players that bet on the games. I mean, they won't admit it, but I'm sure there are players out there who bet on these games. Yeah.
Now, hold on. I think it was the mob. I think the mob has something to do with these games.
Do you? Okay.
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe it's the mob. I don't believe it's players. They ain't got enough. They ain't got enough money or enough influence. I think it's the mob.
Okay.
Real talk.
All right.
I think the mob controls all of that. And I'm just sad for Detroit. And even though the odds was against them, they still could have won. At some point, they gave up after so many bad calls. You feel me?
Yes. Yeah, like I said, the Baltimore game was very disappointing, but Detroit, I mean, I felt so bad for them because they came so close to winning that game and playing in the Super Bowl. So it's disappointing to see if you're a Detroit Lions fan and if you're a Baltimore Ravens fan, but especially if you're a Lions fan, because I mean, Dan Campbell, I think he still should be Coach of the Year because he took Detroit. They'd never been that far. He took them and just took them a long way. And before the season, no one expected Detroit to go to the NFC Championship game. I mean, they pulled a lot of surprises during the season, and just hats off to the year that the Detroit Lions had. I mean, it was just an unbelievable season for the Detroit Lions.
Yeah. I'm sorry for it, but if you're a Detroit fan, I'm just gonna say, don't feel disappointed. Y'all came to show. Mm-hmm. Y'all just got to work on capping.
Right.
All right.
And I was hoping for a Baltimore-Detroit Super Bowl, but we're gonna get San Francisco and Kansas City.
We was nowhere near having a Baltimore-Detroit. We would have had Detroit, Kansas City.
Right. I was hoping for Baltimore-Detroit.
Kansas City went in Baltimore, didn't give a fuck about the threats, didn't give a fuck about y'all shooting niggas, none of that. They went in there, start kicking shit around, throwing y'all shit around. They didn't give a fuck about y'all. They treated y'all like some punks.
Can you imagine what that would have been like, Detroit and Baltimore in the Super Bowl?
I can't.
All the people all the celebrities from Baltimore. I mean, you got Monique.
It probably would have been
Monique, Just Hilarious.
It probably
celebrities.
Yeah, it probably would have been
coming out of Baltimore. Yeah, Oprah Winfrey used to work in Baltimore, so that would have been just a great Super Bowl to have Baltimore and Detroit playing in the Super Bowl. But like I said, we're gonna have Kansas City and San Francisco.
Man, Brandy live.
Y'all live right now?
Yeah, your voice is live too now.
What's up,
Hey,
Buddha?
y'all. Hi, Brandy.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
We talking about the
right.
sports. Who you got in the Super Bowl?
Don't get me started.
Oh,
Don't get me started. I don't even know.
That's why this is a man segment. We should call this the caveman because no women is on this show.
I don't even know who's going to the Super Bowl. How about
That's what I'm saying. That's why this is a man cave. That's
the
why
49ers and who else?
no woman is on this show.
McComb. Who's McComb? Hold on, who is that? Kansas City.
Look, somebody had to tell her who the hell is on there. Kansas
You
City.
said what?
Yeah, but I bet you if it was a makeup line, you would know everything about it.
And Wood.
Yeah.
Let's do a live about that.
Makeup line and some lip gloss and some shit like that.
I'm calling about Money on Your Mind.
Oh, you got to talk to us later.
The new movie that's coming out.
Oh,
and
I've heard of that.
I was wondering if you could send me scene 11.
I don't
have that.
Yeah, it's there when you look at scene 10.
Okay.
It's right underneath them pages. gotta remember
You
on,
said when I look at scene 10. Okay, I got you. All
yeah,
right. I'll call you right back. Go ahead with y'all live.
yeah,
I might join. Y'all can learn something about
men
some
talk.
sports. Y'all got the sport expert,
Yeah,
Brandy.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm missing out. I'm going to share that live with some of my guys.
All
All
All right,
right.
right.
y'all. I'll
Please
talk to
do.
y'all later.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah,
All right.
women don't know nothing about no damn sports. Let me
A
tell you
lot of
something.
women don't know sport, but there are some women who are sharp and they know their
Nah,
their
they're
stuff
not sharp.
when it
They
comes to sports.
reading and investigating. Sports is for men.
I like a woman
Leave
that knows
sports to niggas. I'm tired of this shit. Y'all women don't know shit about sports. All right, let's continue on. Go ahead.
All right. But yeah, we were talking about the Super Bowl. We got Kansas City and San Francisco. So I mean, Kansas City defending. I guess they were in the Super Bowl last year, and they're trying to go back and get another Super Bowl. Pat Mahomes is their quarterback. And Travis Kelce, the tight end. So they've got some weapons, but don't sleep on San Francisco. They've got some good players too. Their quarterback, Brock Purdy, has had an outstanding year, but he's got George Kittle, tight end. He's got Deebo Samuel, a wide receiver, and they've got a solid defense as well. Chris Jones, on the defensive, San Francisco 49ers defensive lineman. So, of course, their coach, Kyle Shanahan, San Francisco coach, Kyle Shanahan used to, work here in Washington. When his father was the head coach, so he was an assistant with the Redskins, Washington Redskins. So, and he, like I said, his father has won a Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos, and he's going to look follow in his father's footsteps and win his own Super Bowl as the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. So it's going to be an interesting game.
Was that the jersey that we seen
What was that?
in Victor's office? Was that the jersey? The Redskin jersey, Shannon?
No, that was Chase Young. He coached
Oh,
Chase Young.
got you.
Talked about Victor Jones, Montgomery County.
What does Chase Young do?
Defensive lineman, plays for the 49ers.
Oh shit.
And the Commanders, he used to play for the Commanders.
Right.
Last season they traded him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But Chase Young, local guy from DeMatha. I covered him at DeMatha. I remember when he was a high school stud, tearing up the field here in the DMV. And like I say, he has a chance to win a Super Bowl. So, shout out to Chase Young and the DeMatha Stags.
Mathis Staggs.
Yeah, that's the high school he went to. That program.
So all right.
Has produced.
So
A lot of talented
what would
players.
you give the score for the Super Bowl, and who wins?
I'm picking Kansas City to be San Francisco.
What do you think the
Super
score
Bowl.
gonna be?
I think it's 35-21.
Whoa.
35-21.
So you think it's gonna be a high scoring game?
Kansas City. Yeah, somewhat. It could be. I'm gonna say 35-21.
You know, I'm gonna tell you.
You know what?
something.
Maybe closer. Maybe it's a little closer.
I'm gonna tell you something that's so surprising. You
Go ahead.
gotta give, even though Patrick Mahomes was disrespectful in Baltimore, you gotta give that Bama some credit. Dog, this is second time, man. You saw this. Second time he come from a wild card
Yeah.
to win a Super Bowl.
Mahomes is
But wasn't there a wild card last
is a
year?
stud. I can't remember, but
They wasn't high.
Like I said, they won the Super Bowl before though.
But I'm saying, I think there was a wild card last year. This year they definitely was a wild card. You know that, right?
Okay.
A wild card. Wild card's not supposed to even go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
If a wild card does win a wild card, they usually lose the next round.
Right.
And Patrick Mahomes, both times, shocking.
And no one's giving Brock Purdy and the San Francisco 49ers a shot, so they're definitely prime. They're looking to prove the critics wrong and upset Kansas City. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens out there in Las Vegas on Sunday.
And then on top of that, you can't say nothing because I thought he was white. But he showed his blackness when he went up in that house. When he went to Baltimore, he ain't white.
Who you talking about?
Patrick.
Oh.
Only niggas do what he did.
Well, his father's black. His mom.
Only niggas. Let me put it on
His
me.
mom is white.
Only niggas do what he did. Only niggas go into somebody's house and just throw shit and don't care about the consequences.
He's also got the fact that his father was arrested on a DWI the other day.
What the fuck that got to do with the Super Bowl?
No, I'm just saying his father.
His father ain't got shit to do with nothing. And a DW, yeah, damn, Brandon.
You're playing in the Super Bowl and your father.
Fuck. We
What?
forgot to put your thing up there. We'll do it next time.
All right. What'd you forget? My name?
Yeah, to put it right down there.
All right. Well, my name is Brandy Lewis Sims.
No, nigga, it's right here. I'm gonna put it up there.
BRANDY.
No, nigga,
All right.
that, man. Just
Okay.
keep joking. It's right here.
But yeah, his father got arrested with a DWI in Texas, and so that might have some effect. But he'll have to shake it off and just go out there and play. 'Cause I know his father would want him to do that. Yeah. Like, can you imagine right before you're about to play in the biggest game of your life, your father gets arrested?
You think that got something to do with anything?
For DWI? No, I'm just saying. I mean, that's his father. You know, doesn't have anything to do with him. I mean, that's his father, though. That's his family.
There we go. Look at that. Yeah, ain't got to do with shit. Who gives a fuck about his damn father getting locked up?
But he's gonna go and shake it off.
He ain't got no choice but to shake it off. So you think that's why he went into the house, was acting all angry because his father got locked up?
I don't think that has anything to do with
Well, what the fuck are we talking about his dad getting locked up
it.
for?
I'm just saying that's something that's on his mind.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck does that got to do with it?
That's his father, though.
I mean, but what that got to do
His
with
father's
him
been an important part of his life, and his father.
being in the playoffs?
And his
or
father
anything?
may not. I guess I don't know if his father is going to be in attendance at the game, and you want to have your family supporting you. His father won't be there to support him.
You think his father was at every game?
Yeah, he's been. He's been. I've seen the videos. Yeah, his father. They go to the games and support their son. Yeah, his parents. Of course. Why wouldn't you support your son?
I mean, you support him, but you don't go to every game.
I doubt he's at every game. But then again, I don't know if he's at every game.
Yeah, he ain't like what's your boy, the grandfather. Grandfather be at all the motherfuckers. That motherfucker drive to Minnesota.
I don't even know if they go to if Lee goes to all the games.
When he was here, they did. He ain't missing that one.
They went to a lot of the college games.
Yeah,
Actually,
drove the motherfuckers and everything.
I went with them to Pittsburgh when they played.
Oh yeah, how was that?
That was nice. We chartered a bus from Gaithersburg.
What's chartered the bus mean?
Got a bus, and then we drove a bus from like a chartered bus from Gaithersburg up to Pittsburgh when they played Clemson back when Jordan was a sophomore at Pitt. Talk about Jordan Addison, but back when Jordan was a sophomore at Pitt, we chartered the bus, or they rented the bus, and we drove it up to Pittsburgh and watched Pitt play Clemson. They won the game too. Yeah, that was a year that Jordan won the Biletnikoff Award, best college wide receiver. Goes to the best wide receiver in college football every year.
All right. So this is what I give it. It's hard to go against Mahomes. It really,
Mahomes,
it really is. But I will say that I just don't think San Francisco can win. I really don't. They wasn't supposed to beat Detroit.
Right.
And they're not a good come back from behind team like that.
If I was a betting man, I'm say I don't bet, but if I was a betting man, I wouldn't bet against Kansas City. They've been there, done that. Mahomes, like I said, Mahomes is the best quarterback in the game right now. There's nobody better, not even close.
You think he's gonna chase down Brady?
He's got a good shot. He's got as good a shot as anybody.
See, Brady got how many rings? Brady got?
I think he's got enough to fill his hand, one hand.
Oh, he got more than 5. He got more than 5.
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
I'm
6.
I think he got 7.
Yeah, he might have more. I can't recall offhand, but yeah, he's got enough. Still more than got one hand full.
Right. All right. Is that all you want to talk about?
Yeah, and we could talk about, I guess, our predictions, right? I'm picking Kansas City. Like I said, I'm going to pick Kansas City to win. I wouldn't bet against Kansas City.
Can you put a little bit more energy into you talking, man?
I am not betting against Kansas City. I don't even bet.
Damn, nigga, you talking like sluggish, like you just woke up.
Kansas City is going to win the Super Bowl. You heard it here first.
There you go. Well, I tell you what. I just don't see how San Francisco can win. If they win, man, all them sissies in San Francisco are going to have a party. Hey, you hear me? Yeah.
They're going to party wherever. Wherever. Whoever wins, everybody's going to party. Las Vegas is going to be, you know what they say about Las Vegas? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Have you been to Vegas?
I have. My parents live there.
Have you ever done anything in Vegas?
Oh, I've partied. I've walked the strip.
Oh,
I've been.
You ain't done shit.
I've been propositioned.
Anybody want to have sex with Brandon? Let me know. You talking to a 60-year-old virgin?
Yeah, right.
How old are you? You ain't 60 yet, are you?
Not yet.
What are you?
50 plus. I'm over 50.
Wait, how old are you?
54.
54. If anybody want to have sex with a 54 virgin, holler at my DM. We're going to get Brandon laid for his birthday. All right, close it out, Brandon.
All right. This has been Brandy Lewis Sims with Sports Talk on The Big Mo Show. This has been Brandy Lewis Sims with Sports Talk on The Big Mo Show.